Mitt Romney gets up in front of a group at the Utah GOP convention and tries to again explain away why he's such a genius and he has diagnosed all of Donald Trump's character flaws, right? Mitt Romney talking about character flaws and is so oblivious to his own. And he wonders why the crowd had to, producer Joe Armacost, for a wonderful cut here, had to clean this up a little bit because there's like, right, Joe? There's so much booing in this. This clip was actually kind of hard to put in the show. This is not enhanced. Joe had to just like make it listenable. Mitt Romney decides it's a good idea because he's so smart to tell you how dumb Trump is and smart he is with no self-awareness at all. The crowd in Utah is having none of this BS. Check this out.
Now, you know me as a person who says what he thinks, and I don't hide the fact that I wasn't a fan of our last president's character issues. And I'm also no fan. Aren't you embarrassed?
Now, he's talking to Joe before the show, and Romney, I don't know if you can hear, because the booing's so loud, we can't mess with the booing's so loud, you can almost not hear Romney, and I let that play. I seriously debated giving you just a 10-second cut, because who wants to hear booing for four? It's an unpleasant sound, or people wouldn't do it, right? And I'm like, nah, we're going to let that play. We're going to let 40-plus seconds of that booing play. He says at the end, aren't you embarrassed? And Joe brings up, aren't we embarrassed? Yeah, we're embarrassed for you, you dope. Embarrassed? You're up there, Mitt Romney. Granted, probably a very smart guy. And what are you, you're Sigmund Freud? You Carl Jung or something? You're diagnosing Trump's character flaw? That's what he says. If you can hear it, rewind the tape, folks. You can hear it again. You have the rewind button on your podcast or Rumble. Just slide it back a second. Listen to what he tries to say. I know his mittens with his 175 IQ, whatever it is. He says, I know, I went after our last president and his character flaws. Mittens, hard pass on your Sigmund Freud, Carl Jung, Abraham Maslow, hierarchy of needs, whatever, diagnosis of Donald Trump's character flaws. Seriously, bro, hard pass. Maybe look in the mirror first, and then we'll listen to you and the emanations from your soup cooler. But again, he's one of the intellectuals. I can't speak for Soul, but in my humble opinion, probably one of the intellectual Soul's talking about. So smart, he knows everything about everything, including the character flaws of a president who actually did conservative stuff. While Mitt Romney was fighting for Romney Care, was pro-choice, then pro-life, then pro-choice, then pro-life, then pro-choice, pro-life, choice, life, choice, life. I forgot where he is now. Talking about character flaws? When it came down to saving babies' lives, you couldn't decide what the right thing to do is. I'm running for governor of Massachusetts. I'm pro-choice. I'm running for the Republican nomination. I'm pro-life. And you're talking about Trump's character flaw. That's a good one.